The Magoye River is a tributary of the Kafue River and lies in the heart of Southern Province, with its source found in Pemba District in Sichembwe and Muzandu villages. It covers a distance of approximately 167 kilometers with a catchment area of about 2,000 square kilometers. The Magoye catchment is home to over 400 villages and serving a population of about 117,462. The general flow direction is in the northern direction, where it enters Dambos and continues to flow in the same direction into Demu area. The river meanders northwards, passing through Hamaundu, Ufwenuka, Chona, and Mwanza chiefdoms. The river changes its course in Hanjalika chiefdom and begins to flow in the northwestern direction. After the Magoye Bridge, the river flows into the northern direction into Chief Mwanajingwala's area until it joins the Kafue River in Mazabuka District.
Where we are standing here, this is the source of the Magoye River. As you can see, it starts from the hilly side of Sichembwe village, and it crosses the rail line and T1 going into Umulongo and Muzandu village.
Magoye River runs through the two chiefdoms, that's Chief Hanjalika and the Chief Mwanachingwala. This is a very important river because it used to be a source of water for the people of Hanjalika chiefdom and also the Mwanachingwala.
The Magoye is a very important river, although there's very little talk about it, but it's very, very important. It actually supports quite a lot of livelihoods activities for local communities.
That's why we have got this slogan to say water is life. Most of the things, if at all not all of the things, evolve around this water resource.
Unfortunately, the river system has been degraded over the years and the flow has also been affected. Many unsustainable practices are being practiced. These activities include riverbank cultivation, cutting down of trees, illegal riverbank impoundments, and riverbank sand mining, amongst others. There has been for a long time now indiscriminate cutting down of trees for fuel, expanding agricultural fields, as well as bad agriculture cultivation methods, leading to the degradation of the catchment land cover. Growth in population and increasing demand for water for both domestic and commercial use is now a very serious problem in the Magoye catchment. If these activities are not curbed, the river and its ecosystems will all be degraded further.
Currently, the Magoye can be said to be under threat. First of all, let me start by saying that generally when we look at water sources in Zambia, there is a challenge around the increasing impacts of climate.
The impacts of climate change have not spared the Magoye. So this is proving to be a challenge because it's affecting the livelihood. Like I said, most of the livelihood is anchored on these socio-economic activities that are supported by this stream.
There are also parts of the Magoye that during the drier seasons have actually become dry, where the river is not necessarily flowing, and that never used to be the case.
Magoye subcatchment, we are told, used to have water flow in terms of the Magoye River for a large part of the year, but which is not the case now, because immediately after the rain season, the water stops to flow in the Magoye River, meaning that there has been a lot of disturbance that has happened.
Masamu onse tari gaboto abobo guri penzi mugati ga muronga oyu magani ama garden onse omuronga wasimbira wagasimbira muronga tujiri mburimbo wagabede mazuba aya againda onse
muronga wagari gukarira maningi manzi zindi nega uhibamebo
wagari gubira agutawugosora agati lino yagambo yagari guya imuronga agatariga iguyuminina
jipe habobo timuronga gwire guyumina yumina into yaganyincha amazu bantu bagatarira kumpa marasha kwangayisa mumbalimbali amulonga so chalengeha kuti bintu mulonga wesu wa Magoye hwe
kulima activities manjanja achitika mwana chingwala kuendera na mulonga akali kuchitika kaindi alosuna atachitiki ukambuka kuti kulima challenges apa mulonga wesu ija kutango na chakuti into kali komena kaindi imenda mwana chingwala mulonga wa Magoye akali kuenda kusikira mwaka bwa watalika January kusikira mu December menda kalipo.
Water supply for Monzey town from the Hichanga Dam has greatly been affected, posing a serious health and sanitation risk to the people of Monzey who depend on this source of water. Currently, Southern Water and Sanitation Company abstracts about 4,500 meters of water on a daily basis.
But we have challenges which we are facing with the residents, particularly those who are upstream there. They do farming nearby the dam, whereby when the rains come, they wash away those soils and end up silting the dam.
Kumani hemberomba ngwa kuti agaga twaromba rumende avendere ya imutabi wa menda ikuti Magoye ibabore batugwa hekutekwa tugwa henye batutupurane aswebo toba himinzi ikutegwa twenderane abahiminzi abankurumende.
Following WWF Zambia's initiating and holding the first World Rivers Day celebration on the 27th of September 2020. The Ministry of Water and Sanitation showed concern over the degradation of river systems in Zambia and initiated the process of seeking ways to protect and restore the Magoye River system. Fortunately, Zambia has several legal frameworks that support this endeavor, such as the Water Resource Management Act 21 of 2011 and the Environmental Management Act No. 12 of 2011.
There is need to restore the Magoye River because we have animals there that need water. We have people that live there that are engaged into crop production. Then additionally, we have those individuals that are mining the sand. If an alternative livelihood can be given to them so that after the restoration we do not have the negative activities being undertaken there to continue.
The importance of looking at Magoye sub-catchment in terms of the task that we have been given of ensuring that we put in place the protection and restoration plan is that water is basically an input in all the other various sectors.
As a government, we are so interested in ensuring that water is protected. We know that water is so important, and this resource is slowly getting depleted because there have been no laws governing in terms of just protecting them. As a government, we've tried to strengthen our organization like WAMA and ZEMA to ensure that this water is protected. We've got partners like GIZ, WWF, just to mention a few, who have partnered with the government to ensure that this resource is well protected.
And this is one of the reasons why as WWF we are working with the Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation to promote the development of an actual restoration plan for the Magoye. You see, the Magoye has become degraded over time because I think we haven't necessarily profiled this subcatchment in terms of its contribution to the economy. And for a long time, I think we have failed to deliver key actions that would lead to its protection. So developing the restoration plan is key.
No, into the party yandia kujitika is people of Manachingwala or people along Magoye River. Tuere kuba sensitized kumaga na kubereha imulonga. yoba kulomba kwesu muli government ko tulomba kwa kuti as mwana chingwana as people of Mazabwa district tulomba kuti imulonga omagwe tukwabilire.
Water is such an important commodity of which we need to guard jealously if we have to benefit as a people of Zambia.
In this bid, WWF and other stakeholders such as GIZ, the University of Zambia, National Remote Sensing Center, and the Zambia Environmental Protection Agency are supporting the Ministry of Water and Sanitation in developing a catchment protection and restoration plan for the Magoye. The long-term goal of the protection and restoration of the Magoye is to declare the Magoye catchment as a protected area with special focus on various hotspots spread across the catchment. Restore the riparian forest that has been cut down mostly for charcoal and agriculture. Enforce the various pieces of legislation such as riverbank buffering restrictions not currently being adhered to. Sensitize and capacitate community members in the dynamics of water resource management, climate resilience, water security, gender transformation, and social inclusion in natural resource management. Community engaging in alternative livelihood activities that are able to curb the unsustainable practices in the subcatchment. Payments for ecosystem services, PES, authorized within the subcatchment through ventures such as carbon trading. Restore as much as possible the flow regime of the Magoye River. Promote sustainable livelihood activities such as smart agriculture, forest farming, as well as invest in water use efficiency at both household and commercial levels. It is expected that the restoration of the Magoye River system will contribute to the Kafue Flats water resources and in turn benefit over 3 million people through improved water availability for agriculture, municipal water supply and hydro generation, and a healthier ecosystem. This plan will be the first of its kind in Zambia and is meant to be an example for scaling up to other parts of the country. Let us all protect our natural resources for a healthier planet.